Hey guys, what's going on? Jeb here, bringing you another cryptocurrency video, and in today's video, we're going to be talking about Bitcoin, because if you've been watching the cryptocurrency market for the last 48 to 72 hours, you'll know that Bitcoin has finally broken out of a lot of resistance it was seeing right down here around $8,000. So in today's video, I'm going to be talking about that breakout, why I think it's happening, where I think cryptocurrency and Bitcoin are going to be going in the short-term future, and also, I'm going to give my opinion on when I think that we're going to return to this all-time high level of $20,000 for Bitcoin, because I think it's going to happen sooner than we may think. So let's get right into it. Bitcoin is currently sitting at around $10,000 to $10,200, depending on the exchange. It's up 10%. In 24 hours. It has a current market capitalization of about $170 billion. It has a Bitcoin dominance of 36%, which is a bit higher than normal. And the cryptocurrency market capitalization is getting very close to passing that $500 billion mark, which would be a very good level of support. Today is overall a really good day for cryptocurrency. A lot of cryptocurrencies are up. VeChain is up 24%. The only real loser here in the top 20 is Ethereum Classic. A lot of everything else is up. Omise Go is down 1%. Nano is down 6%. A lot of my investments are up pretty high. Litecoin, as we know, yesterday had a phenomenal run. Looks like it's cooling off from that right now. But let's talk about Bitcoin. So what happened with Bitcoin, if we come in here to the 1 hour, is Bitcoin was in this consolidation pattern, which is basically, it was kind of a bull flag, but not really, because it was a little bit further away from the actual bull run. But it was in a consolidation pattern right here. We had 3 touches on this downtrend, and 2 touches and kind of a straddle on this uptrend. And we finally broke bullish out of this. As I said in yesterday's video, normally when you have a consolidation pattern like these, 70% of the time they're going to break bull, and 30% of the time they're going to break bearish. We have seen some of them break bearish before, but that's not the only thing that's really good for Bitcoin that it definitely has going for it now. If we come out here to the 4 hour, we can see that there's a very prevalent downtrend right here that Bitcoin had been under, and we finally got above that, and we got support at it, which is a really good, a very important thing to take into consideration. We got support at that downtrend that we had previously been getting resistance at. Another thing is that $9,200 was a very important level of resistance, and we broke through that and got a little bit of support right here. 9,200 was very important because there was resistance right here. There was resistance right here at about 9,000 as well, and there was a touch on this resistance line right over here at 9,200. So we've gotten above that pretty easily. And now we're actually getting above 10,000, which is one of the biggest levels of resistance we have before going all the way back to all-time high, which I think is probably going to be happening before we know it. It'll probably happen within the next 2 to 3 months. I definitely expect by the time the summer begins that we're definitely going to be in all-time high territories and we're going to be in blue sky breakout. I don't think 2018 is going to be equivalent to what 2014 was for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin especially. So let's come out here to the day. The RSI on Bitcoin is actually getting kind of high. We're sitting around 52, and we have seen a very strong correction from this bottom down here, where we hit this long-term uptrend, where we had a touch at 1,800 and 3,000. We hit that, got support there at 6,000. I'm pretty sure that's the bottom. A lot of people call the bottom at 10,000, including myself, but we did come down here to 6,000. We had a very strong bull run, so we needed a very strong correction to go with that market cycle in that way. And when markets cycle, they normally go from an all-time high, or not all-time high, but a high in the RSI to a low in the RSI. We went from 92 on the RSI to about 28 on the RSI. And whenever the RSI gets down to that level, that's normally the bottom. So I do believe this is the bottom. Right about there, as you can see, that was the bottom here. When we hit this dash line, or now this solid line right here, the market is almost always done with a bull run, or done with a bear market. So we got above that. And the next level of resistance that we really have is we have $10,000 for Bitcoin, which is a level of resistance that we're actually starting to get through. A lot of the exchanges, Bitcoin is now trading in 5 digits again. But we also have this long-term, this other uptrend that we were getting support at a while ago, that we also have as resistance, which just happens to be right around $10,000 right now. So this market, that uptrend right here, we had a touch here at 3,000, we had a touch here at 5,000. And if we come in here to the hour and we draw that line, it comes through right around right here. That's this line right here, this one right here. So we're probably going to be getting some support of some resistance at that later on today. But if we can get back above that, uptrend, that's definitely going to be a very strong level of support. That and $10,000 will be very strong levels of support that we probably won't be going back below. So Litecoin, as I was talking about, had a nice run up. It's consolidating again. I kind of expected this. I think Litecoin's going to have a bit of a pullback, but the two things that are really driving the little bit of a breakout that we've seen is we've just been trading sideways for a long time here, and we've been in this consolidation pattern on Bitcoin and Litecoin, 2 of the major cryptocurrencies, and they both broke out at basically the exact same time. Litecoin has Litecoin Cash coming out that people are buying Litecoin up so that they can get their free Litecoin Cash and then trade it back for a real cryptocurrency. And the people in Bitcoin are getting excited because Lightning Network is finally going live. Lightning Network, for the past month, has been starting to be implemented experimentally and commercially on certain different exchanges. It's going to take time for all of the major exchanges and major wallets and everything to start accepting Lightning Network and starting to allow people to use Lightning Network as a transaction method. But that is definitely going to really help the cryptocurrency market, because it's not only going to Bitcoin, which is going to help Bitcoin, obviously, because one of the biggest problems with Bitcoin is the transaction fees and the fact that it takes forever for transactions to go through. If we come here to the unconfirmed transactions, we're getting close to 10,000 again, which is good. Before Lightning Network is implemented, that number going up means that the actual number of transactions is increasing, so that's a good thing to see. But Lightning Network will see very low fees, very fast transaction times. It's going to be overall a very big benefit for cryptocurrency and Bitcoin as a whole. But anyway, guys, I just want to give you a short market update about Bitcoin, because Bitcoin is finally back into 5 digits. We've been hovering down here around $6,000 to $8,000 to $9,000 for a little bit too long now. I'm getting kind of tired of seeing the market trade sideways. I don't know about you guys. Tell me what you think about that in the comments down below. If you're interested, you can come tell me in our Discord channel. There will be a link to that in the top of the comment section. I'll have a pinned comment down there. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.